I was super excited to get this LG 32-inch 4K HDR monitor. For the price, it is great value. It is big and beautiful, with a high-quality panel boasting an impressive 1000:1 contrast ratio, HDR10 support, and a USB Type-C port, allowing 4K video display, data transfer, and laptop/mobile device charging, all at the same time via a single cable. However, as much as I love LG products, there are some huge issues with this monitor that I cannot ignore. The first issue that I've encountered has been the inconsistent HDR support. Right now, I've got my Xbox dashboard loaded in, which is an SDR, standard dynamic range color space. Now, if I go ahead and proceed to launch into a game, we'll launch into FIFA, which supports HDR. You can see in the top right corner, HDR will appear, but my screen has gone completely gray. Well, for some reason, whenever I try to use HDR content with this LG monitor, this happens every single time. It happens with my PlayStation 5, it happens with my Xbox, and it also happens whenever I enable HDR on my Windows PC. And to provide you clarification, I have gone through the firmware updating process to ensure that this isn't a weird glitch. Next, let's discuss the stand. The build quality here is very impressive, comparable to a high-end $100 desk arm. It provides a range of different angles and positions for many hours of comfortable working. It attaches to the monitor with a completely toolless solution, making it plug and play, very easy to set up. In addition, you can hide your cables inside the monitor arm, keeping your desk setup clean. LG definitely does deserve praise for creating this monitor stand. However, there are some compatibility issues. If you have a backboard on your desk, which many of us do, the clamp will simply not be able to attach to your desk. Furthermore, if there is an angle at the rear of your desk, the monitor arm will rock when using the clamp. There is a provided grommet option to change out the base plate, but this does require drilling holes into your desk to create a pass-through for mounting this plate, which is an alternative solution that does work, but if you upgrade your monitor down the line in the future to maybe an ultra-wide, you would just have some random holes left in your desk. There are VESA mount holes on the rear of the monitor, so you could buy a different mounting option or stand for your setup if required. Inside of the box, you get everything you need for setup. This includes a pretty huge power brick, a HDMI cable, a USB Type-C cable, and an extension adapter for the power supply. In terms of connectivity, you have two HDMI ports, a single DisplayPort 1.4, one USB Type-C connection, two USB Type-A's, and a headphone jack. There are also two 5-watt internal speakers, which don't sound too bad for monitor quality. Unfortunately, I was not able to take full advantage of all of these ports, as I had initially intended to. LG has an additional software download called OnScreen Control, which lets you access picture-by-picture settings. Although it has a lot of options and customization, the issue is the monitor itself doesn't have any native picture-by-picture support. If we compare this with my Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 that has amazing screen split features, which do not require any additional software, you can have any HDMI source connected to the monitor, such as an Xbox, and display this side by side with your computer. Whereas with the LG, the only way to display two HDMI sources next to one another is to have this software installed on both machines, which is a stupid requirement. My intention was to use this monitor as a secondary display in vertical mode with picture-by-picture on, to preview my Windows PC and my Blackmagic ATEM camera switcher simultaneously for live streaming and filming my online courses. These are the courses that I create for my music YouTube channel and also on Skillshare. If you want to check out some of these Skillshare courses, you can stream them completely for free for 30 days using the link in the video description. But the issue is, because I cannot install this LG software onto my camera switcher or even something like my Xbox for that matter, it makes the picture-by-picture a completely useless feature. Now let's talk about the overall display quality. This is a department that I have been very impressed by. Overall, the colors are very vibrant, with great performance with the saturation and contrast, and there are a wide range of different picture modes that let you customize how the display actually looks. The only drawback I do wish to mention about the display is its overall brightness. You're looking at around 350 nits of full screen brightness, which is pretty low, especially when you consider that people moan about the 700 to 750 nits you get on LG's HDR TVs. It is considerably lower than that. However, even though this is not a gaming panel, you do still get FreeSync support and also a response time of 5 milliseconds. which I think is pretty good, especially if you use this monitor for work and you just want to have a bit of stress-free playing in the evening to let off some steam. If you're looking for a simple monitor that looks great in your home office, and if you can get it working, supports HDR10, great for watching movies and streaming TV shows, then the LG UltraFine is a nice option, but some of the mentioned drawbacks within this video are serious things to consider. If you're looking for more monitor recommendations, which are perfect for use with a MacBook or Mac Mini, I recommend checking out this video next.